Hey guys, welcome to the channel. It's Iwa and I appreciate that you're here with me today. So today I'm behind the mic, behind the camera. I'm literally just narrating some of the stuff that unfolded when we were launching the H7, and this is the new Haval H7. You can see that it's taking a different styling from your typical H's like 2 and 6 and so on. And yeah, I think you'll decide how it looks like, because beauty lies in the eyes of whatever. So yeah, so guys, look, here's the thing, right? We've done the formalities already, and this is what they wanted me to tell you. They will be launching this now with two variants, basically coming in with the 2.0 liter turbocharged luxury variant 4x2. It is paired to a 9-speed DCT, and then the one that we're going to be driving, it's super luxury one, 4-wheel drive paired to a 9-speed DCT. Both of them, they have 130 kilo. Yo, why am I saying 130? No. 170 kilowatts and 380 Newton meters of torque. So this engine is quite punchy on paper so far. So there will be a third variant that is coming towards the end of this quarter. It's going to be HEV. Of course, we are familiar with the powertrain that is in there. It's the same one that is in the H6 HEV, 1.5 turbo that is paired to an electric motor, together pushing out 179 kilowatts, 530 Newton meters of torque. We are familiar with that one. Hey, I'm not alone today, because on the launch drives, you need to have a co-pilot, and I'm going to be driving with Bongani in here. You guys know him as Mr. How Much. And I like this because it makes my job a little bit easier, making this a two-part video, meaning that the stuff that he covers that I may not necessarily need to cover. So you can head out to his channel, go check out the stuff that he covered. The stuff like the features and everything else, like panoramic sunroof, ventilated seats, and heated seats as well. When it comes to the camera systems as well, this thing is like 540-degree camera system. I mean, the screens, the seats, the designs, the leathers, and the exterior, how it looks like, the LEDs and everything else. Those things, you can go to Bong's channel, Mr. How Much, right now. Go check it out. You'll see everything else. In here, I'm pretty much interested with how it performs on the road, and we're going to head out to the gravel. What you're going to see though is that there's going to be a lot of reactionary content. It's not necessarily like overly planned and anything like that. We're just getting on the gravel, and then we are reacting to how it flows on gravel. So basically, that's what I just want to achieve with this video, to just show you how it performs on gravel. You know, we're still going to do a lot more stuff when we get it. So yeah, we can save it for that. For now, you can head out to Mr. How Much channel to get all the other details. But today, we're taking this thing to gravel for the first time, I think, in South Africa, just for us to see how it performs. Let's head out there. I hear you.
That verse is very true.
So Bongs is about to get on gravel. The driving mode's Bongs, but
Yes.
Oh, is it on auto?
Should I put auto, or should I try and put
Maybe let's
gravel?
just, I don't know, because there's gravel.
Sand. Yeah, it's gravel.
This is gravel driving mode, and we are on. See, on.
You should be driving here. You love gravel.
Now, for the first time, I'm experiencing it from the passenger seat.
The suspension is good though.
Yeah, no, it's actually responding quite well. I think this thing is rattling. People know how much I hate rattling. So there's like a vest here, guys. I think it's for safety.
Yeah, it's a safety,
and it's rattling a bit. But overall, so far.
And I'm driving 60. I'm not being slow. This is nice.
And this road has taken a beating because it's been raining. So let's see how it goes. Okay, there's some rattle in the boot, but I think it's the boot cover or something, so can't blame it as yet. The seatbelt it doesn't want me to go forward. It's locked. At least we know that the safety is spot on here, guys.
Come down.
So yeah, but it's a little bit impressive from gravel actually. So far, especially because it's also marketed as an off-roader, people would be coming on this kind of roads and all those. So it's complaining about my seatbelt.
Oh, there's the back.
So yeah, that's how it actually looks. think we are like 19 kilometers now from our destination, but we're still on gravel. And why is this Ranger just coming in like that? And then the Hilux just coming flying. What is wrong?
No bucket drivers.
But yeah, guys, if you were a passenger in here, which some of us might be when our people buy these cars and so on, I don't think you're gonna be sick in here. It's not shaking violently, as much as like Bongs has to avoid obstacles and so on and so on.
I'm not driving slow either.
Yeah, you're doing like 61 now,
61, yeah.
And it's holding on quite well. I can feel that the grip is there as well, because this is, some patches are wet on the road, but we can still manage to just go through it like as easy as possible. Because yeah, even when he's pulling it, I don't feel like it's losing grip in any way. You don't feel that under the tires and so on. So there's a right grip that is quite impressive actually. You can just listen to it now. See what it's doing on this stretch. It's literally just quiet. The engine is quiet. The vehicle itself is pretty much quiet. This is a rough one, but the way it's taking it, now we are being sold now. All along we knew that it's alright, it's a Haval, but now we understand.
Yeah, this part is impressive.
This part is starting to be impressive, because you're like, okay, I'm gonna get the best of both worlds when it comes to on the tar road, and also when I get to the gravel road, then I'll be able to just do all this stuff that I need to do. And as well, it has a rear diff lock, this thing, so you can still do the hard stuff with it. So yeah, of course we can't do anything about that now because we're just driving, otherwise we'll be in trouble here. But hey, I'm telling you, it is actually quite impressive in terms of how it drives. Yeah, I like this. I like this, especially as a passenger. Never done it like this at the back. Yeah, so yeah. So guys, here's the thing, right? This thing has independent suspension in front and at the back as well. So McPherson in front, rear multi-link at the back, and I think they're doing a great job because they're tuned for comfort and also handling. I can see that here, thanks to the tires as well, because it's sitting on 235/60 R19, which are bigger tires, and this is all-wheel drive, so it's helping a lot. Yeah, yeah, you can see that there's mud here and all those things, and yeah, I think so far it's handling this road quite well.
Very well.
It is impressive actually. I have to say that it is. It reminds me of the H6 GT, but so far because I'm in the rear, I can't really say it's the same experience per se. And yeah, because Bongs is driving today, you know, we're still gonna come back. We're still gonna come back for the main review, of course. But I am happy that I can experience it in a different way in the rear. And yeah, this engine, I think we agree that we're impressed.
This engine been? They should have led
we
with this
agree
engine
that
and
we
gearbox.
yes, exactly.
Smooth.
Exactly.
Nice. If you don't believe us, go and test drive.
Go and test drive it and you will see that actually this thing is quite impressive. It's, yeah, I think the only thing we complain about right now, it's the looks. Everything else we've been saying, okay, because they were very thoughtful in so many ways, like even the practicality of it overall, the reach of the buttons, they're just close to you. Even I'm looking at Bongs right now, it's easy to reach the stuff. I mean, the buttons that are just for the icons and so on, they're just right here. They didn't bury everything in the screen, because I think they listened when people were talking to say, you know what, guys, please respect us. So there's like buttons where there needs to be buttons, and where it's not necessary, then everything is in the screen and so on. So I'm actually quite impressed with what it's doing on gravel. It is impressive. Okay, the gravel stretch is done. So Bongs, I think the drive mode was on something. I don't even remember.
Press auto there.
Yeah. Then you put it on auto, guys. Get on the tar road like this. You pull it and voila. Yeah, on the way. you know what, overall, after doing that gravel stretch, you know how much that influences me, especially when it comes to that and the performance as well, because it didn't fail on performance, didn't fail on gravel, nothing is glitching so far, because the danger with these brand new cars sometimes is that, but yeah, we haven't experienced that so far. So I think we are having a good product on our hands today. I used it before, but I couldn't get the lane centering.
Yeah,
it's on or what?
Or does it have it?
It should. They said level 2 ADAS on the thing, so I was thinking that maybe it can just hold. Is that now? You can check on the cab. It's leaving the lane, so it's not on.
Yeah, it's not on.
But it shows there the steering wheel, because normally it needs to be like green there to show that it's on.
Yeah.
I think it's there, but yeah. Guys, this is the first time. The first time.
We just arrived.
We've just arrived, so yeah, we don't want to risk it. You know, as content creators, car reviewers, everything else, sometimes you have to risk it for people. But yeah, sometimes you really have to be careful, especially when you don't know the car like this. It can just throw you off. So Bong, since you don't know Pitori, this is Mamelodi.
We're in Mums now.
We're in Mums already.
Like these roads, hey, it's interesting.
We are in Mums already.
We are within.
When you turn here,
that's
it.
I know it from
just there's a cab just going in there, and
then this side is Komhlang.
It's going there.
Diamond City.
It's going there, that side.
Oh, guys, come on the side.
Ari, where can this car? Juke. Let's go.
It's the one that started this funny cars,
the one that has like headlights down there.
Like I think it has 6
and the
lights.
DRLs on top. Yeah, at night it looks. Yeah.
Oh, nice. I haven't been on this road before.
So finally you are in my hood now.
So you enter and leave through this way sometimes.
If I'm going to Montana and I'm leaving from my place that side, I can take it and then I'll just come here and then go the other way, depending on how traffic is on the N1 though. Because the N4 N1 is the easier way to go to Montana side. So 10 kilometers to go to our lunch stop.
I can't wait to eat. I'm excited
for the food.
And I came late and missed breakfast.
Oh, I was there in December.
Wait, the Radisson?
The place that we're going to.
Wait, what's it called?
Hey, Kroon something.
Are there wild animals there?
No.
I don't know if it's my age, but I'm starting to like
all those things.
Like nature.
How do you let me say it? I'm trying, guys. Kruger National Park.
Kruger National Park.
There you go.
To see some lions.
No, it doesn't have. It doesn't have those things. It's a nice waiting venue, I'd say. Yeah. So you'll scout it for future. For future, yeah. I'll check it. I'm hoping that it's soon, guys. Those who are watching Bongs.
Are we still in the video? Hi guys.
I hope it's very soon.
Yeah. And I'll still add PA still.
That's great.
Nothing will change.
Nothing will change. Everyone, you heard that. Still PA, and that's where it's happening.
I want to see how long you make this video. So I'm just curious. Are you going to include all this part?
I'm going to cut it. So yeah, guys, that's how everything went. And I didn't want to cut it earlier. As much as I said it's a vlog and so on, actually I wanted to show you how it drives on the tar road, because when I was driving it, I was mostly on the R25, which is like a perfect road that you can test out a car in terms of the long distance and so on, how it feels. And I found it to be very comfortable. I mean, they've nailed it, despite the proportions and this boxy shapes and so on, the wind noise, they managed to capture it quite well. The insulation as well, because of the materials that they used and chose in this vehicle, it's actually quite impressive. The suspension, man, suspension is probably the biggest talking point with this vehicle, man. It's soaking up bumps so well. I mean, it firms up when it needs to. I think the independent suspension it works quite well, and I'm impressed with that. But just thinking about overall the comfort levels, also the engine and this 9DCT, they're talking well together. You can't even complain much about it. The engine, probably the downside is that it does have a turbo lag, but it's something that you can experience even in well-refined German vehicles, and that's something that is impressive about this. Once you put it on sport, you get to experience that 170 kilowatts, 380 Newton meters of torque coming out of it, and I think it catches up quite well once you put it there. I'm pretty much impressed with what they've done. Well refined, they've improved a lot of stuff in this car. Feels solid. I think the only thing probably that I can complain about is the looks. Look, I love it in front. I love it. I think when I'm facing it like straight up in front, I'm okay with it. But just going to the side and the rear, looking at the wheel arches and this curvy part, there's look like a bump like at the back and so on. I still need to get used to those kind of things, because this is a departure from the norm when it comes to how they design it overall. But I have to say, the size, the proportions and so on, it helps a lot with practicality as well. You do get a lot of spaces in the inside. I'm glad that I managed to sit in the rear seat and be able to experience it from other people's perspective as well. I think you're gonna have a blast in it. You won't have an issue with it, because there's enough leg room, headroom as well, because you can see that this thing is raised quite high as well. In the boot, I think they said it's around like 430 something liters of boot space that you get in here. So yeah, it's quite respectable, probably around Corolla Cross size and so on. You get a full spare wheel as well. So overall, I think practicality and everything that this car offers, especially because it's also an off-roader, there's a lot that you're gonna get out of it. In terms of the looks, yeah, that's something that is always gonna be subjective. But guys, I think it was a great drive overall. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Really appreciate you, and I am out. Let's see. And that's 120. Not bad. We'll forgive it for fuel consumption for now, because it's still pretty much fresh and new. So, you know, when it comes to these cars, when they're still new, 11.3, probably it will settle around 8.